Entry requirements for the USA as a UK passport holder. So the USA is one of the few countries where you can actually travel right up until the expiry date in a passport. They only say that it has to be valid for the duration of your stay, although I do still recommend that you renew a passport 6 months before the expiry date. If your passport is valid for over 10 years though, you do have to do a little bit of math to make sure that you are still in date for European countries, but 6 months is a rule of thumb. The biggest requirement, though, for the USA is that you do need an ESTA. So this is part of their visa waiver program, and you have to apply online. It costs $21. It does take a little bit of digging, though, because Google don't like to display it at the top of the search results anymore. I'll put the address and what it looks like on the screen so you can see it, but you do have to apply for this. I personally recommend to kind of do it ASAP. So you pay $21 and it is valid for 2 years, but I would do it as soon as possible, because if for any reason it is rejected, for example, if you have a record, or if you've been on a cruise to Cuba, for example, you won't be granted an ESTA, in which case you'll have to go through the tourist visa process. And at the moment, there's a little bit of a wait for that one. Another thing to note about the ESTA is it says that it's usually approved within 72 hours, but from my comments on my other videos, some people have been waiting a lot longer, up to 2 weeks. So like I said, it is best to kind of do it as soon as possible, because once you have it, you then have it. Although the ESTA is valid for 2 years, if you happen to renew your passport before that 2-year time, it is attached to your passport number, so then you would need to apply for a new one, even if it was in less than 2 years. I have travelled to the USA many times on an ESTA. I also worked there on a J1 visa on a summer camp, and I did also live there for 4 years on a green card. So if you do have any questions about USA travel or visas to the US, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them for you.